sigh in open air. Sky spans wide, no one there. Every turn knows what it brings. Echoes in the windmill blades. Echoes in the windmill blades. Call my name and then fade. Every sound's a memory. Learning how to stay. Fence leans low, well runs dry. Same old wind, a different sky. I stand still, let the day turn me slow that way. Funny how the moving air keeps what's there. Cows would shade, noon would hum. Summer heat, the work half done. That creek above the watering tin kept us company. Echoes in the windmill blades never spoke too loud, just enough to let us know we weren't alone out there. If I ever fear the quiet or doubt the open land, I remember how that turning sound took me by the hand. Those echoes in the windmill blades ain't stuck in yesterday. They turn with me, reminding me to move, but stay. Wind slows down, blades still spin. Echoes stay within.
Dusty sunbeam through the old barn door. Grandpa's hat on the hook, worn and torn. I remember sitting on the porch swing slow, and his stories in that gentle flow. Old hands resting on the brim of his hat, telling me tales of how life was bad. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. Creek still whispers where we used to play. His laugh echoes softly in the end of day. That hat's a shadow of his steady hand. A piece of him still walks across this land. Time moves on, the barn gets old, but that worn hat keeps his warmth untold. I tip it back, remember all he gave. Grandpa's wisdom, his love, the life he paid. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, Every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. Grandpa's old hat, sitting where he left it, smells like the field, the earth and the spirit. Every crease, every fold tells a story so true. Grandpa's old hat takes me back to you. Barefoot morning, sun on my skin, mama's call drifting on the southern wind. Old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream felt closer in a beat up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd say. Down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on the dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer. Radio songs about love and pain. We sang along, didn't feel the rain. Down that dusty lane, shadows ran. We chased the moon with a stick and can. No gold rings, no champagne, just fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Down that dusty lane, I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on a dusty lane. Yeah, gravel pops under worn out tire. Memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. Childhood on the dusty lane.
pine post, knife marked skin, letters crooked, cutting thin. Weathered wood still knows our names long after we outgrew the flame. Carving names on the fence posts, swore we'd never change. Time took a hammer to those words, but the scars still stay. I lean there now with older hands, same dirt road, different plans. Grass grew tall where we once ran. Life don't wait like we once did. Funny how promise holds even when it breaks. Barely dark, July heat, borrowed night, and shaking knees. You laughed, said make it deep, like love was built to bleed. Carved names on the fence post, heart's too young to know that forever's just a word, till the leaving starts to show. If I could sand those letters smooth, or trace them one last time, I'd thank them for the truth they taught about your heart and mine. Those carved names on the fence post ain't a shame, ain't a boast, just proof that once upon a time we loved hard, we loved close. Wood may split, but those names won't quit.
White dust floating in the light. Love don't measure, love just knows. That room feels smaller than before. Same old stove, same creaking floor. But when I breathe, I'm made once more. Somehow, some prayers never spoke out loud. They're made with hands. Grandma's hands in the flour, turning minutes into hours. Every meal a kind of power that fed us. Apron strings and Sunday hums, windows open, morning comes. She'd smile soft, say help yourself, and mean it. Those grandma's hands in the flour held the house through every storm, built a world warm and sure around us. If heaven smells like anything, it's bread and time and remembering. Love passed down in simple things like this. Rolling pin, quiet song. Grandma's hands in the flour, still guide me when I'm unsure, teaching me what matters more than words. Table clear, the light grows dim. Her love stays on my skin. Checkered cloth on summer grass, lemonade and clouded glass, church bells fading down the road. Nobody's in a hurry. It's a Sunday picnic song where the day goes slow. Every laugh's a harmony. We don't need to know. I drive by that riverside, trees still lean the same. I park a while and close my eyes, hear mama call my name. Funny how the quiet days end up staying. Fried chicken wrapped in paper thin, kids run wild, shoes kicked in. Daddy hums an old refrain, radio low, sky wide open. That Sunday picnic song plays soft and strong, teaching us the simple truth that being there was enough. If I could bottle afternoons, I'd keep this one where love didn't say a thing, it just showed up. This Sunday picnic song still sings along whenever life gets louder. I come back where I belong. Blanket folded, sun dips low, song stays playing, soft and slow. Crickets hum and a tide key, hay dust floats where the shadows lean. Night slows down, holds its breath before the stories all get said. Lantern light on the barn wall flickers big, then fades to small.
every sway, every fall shows me where I came from. I stand here longer than I planned. Same old boards, different hands. The world runs fast beyond this gate, but this glow still knows my name. Funny how a simple flame can make the night feel safe. Grandpa's laugh, a coffee cup, boots by the door, sleeves rolled up, counting stars lying back, learning quiet in the dark. Lantern light on the barn wall keeps the ghost from feeling cold. Every truth I couldn't say still hangs here in the glow. When the wind starts talking low and doubt comes creeping in, I borrow that old steady flame to find myself again. The lantern light on the barn wall don't burn bright, but burns long. Teaches me the dark ain't wrong when you know where you belong. Wick burns down, night moves on, but the light stays strong. Wooden table, evening light, pages thin, but hold 'em tight. Names and dates and faded ink, saying more than words can think. Dust on the family Bible don't mean the faith is gone. It just shows the years have passed since some hearts moved on. I brush it off, flick careful hands, like I'm touching promised land. Read the lines I used to skip, finding truth in fellowship. Funny how the words still wait, patient as our fate. Mama read by lamplight glow, Daddy bowed his head real low. I didn't know what grace could be, just knew it felt like family. Dust on the fan, where we whispered soft still knows its rhyme. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. Dust on the family Bible ain't neglect, it's proof of a faith that lived through living and still holds true. Lamp burns low, pages stay, face still breathes this way.
Coffee strong, the light comes in, floorboard squeaks an old AM hymn. Dial won't turn, but somehow plays yesterday in little waves. A broken radio in the kitchen plays the songs we couldn't fix. Half the words, lots of feeling, still know every bit. It's still there by the window frame, missing knobs but not its place. I hum along to what it finds, filling gaps with my own time. Funny how a crackled sound can bring a whole life down. Mama danced with a dish rack tune, Daddy sang off-key too. News and weather, late night shows, mixed with love we never spoke. Broken radio in the kitchen, static where the truth should be. Every skip and sudden silence sounds like home to me. If I could tune the past back clear, I might lose what matters most. Guess some songs are meant to fade and leave the warmth not known. If I could tune the past back clear, I might lose what matters most. Guess some songs are meant to fade and leave the warmth not known. Jar light by the river bend, summer nights will never end. We carved the dark with open hand, back when life was just a plan. Fireflies long ago lit up paths we didn't know. Every wish we let them go still glows inside my soul.
Now the nights are quiet still, porch light hums on broken dreams. Kids don't chase the dark no more, or maybe that's just me. Barefoot running through the yard, mama yelling don't go far, laughing till the moon got tired. We were young and wired with fire, didn't know those sparks would fade or come back this way. Fireflies long ago taught us how to shine, then go. Little lights in mason jars made us feel like shooting stars. If I could catch one more tonight, I'd wish for less regret. Let it glow, then set it free, like everything I never cared. Fed off flies from long ago, still know places I don't show. When the world feels cold and slow, they remind me who I was. One by one, they dim the sky, never say goodbye.
Back and forth on a creaking floor, evening light through the screen door. Every sway hums an old refrain. Grandpa's rocking chair sings again. Chair still there by the window pane. Pain won't thin, but it feels the same. I sit a while, let the world slow down. Listen close to that gentle sound. Funny how the quiet knows things no sermon ever told. Grandpa's rocking chair song never needed words. Taught me how to wait my turn and listen more than heard. He'd rock soft with a knowing smile, say, stay put, let it take a while. Didn't preach, didn't raise his tone, let the silence lead me home. Grandpa's rocking chair song played from dusk till dawn. Every creak a lesson learned on how to carry on. If I ever rush too fast or forget what matters true, I slow my steps and hear that chair rock me back to you. Strength it takes to move slow on the way. Night moves in, chair sways long, time hums low, a song. pink and gold on open sky. We made wishes, told no lies. Thought the world was soft and true. Under cotton candy skies of you. I still slow down when day turns blue, watching colors fade on cue. Older now, but I still find that same sky inside my mind. Cotton candy skies of you held our dreams without the proof. Every hope was light and aloof, floating free, not scared to lose. Bike tires hum on empty road, summer nights and radio. We named stars we couldn't keep, promised things we meant that we didn't know when daylight died. We lose that easy side. Cotton candy skies of you melted down but left the hue. Even now when days feel tight, they still soften up the night. If I could stand there once again, with hands too small for doubt, thank the sky for teaching me what letting go's about. Turned up soil, evening chill, fence posts lean by their will. Names we spoke, then laid aside, where the roots and silence hide. Buried by the fence row, no one looks around. Some things don't need a marker to stay in the ground. I walk the line where weeds still grow, count the steps from long ago. Don't say much, just let it be. Ground remembers more than me. Funny how the dirt still knows what the heart won't show. Daddy said some things don't last, dug that hole and turned his back. I was young, I didn't ask, just learned how silence acts. Buried by the the fence row with prayers we never said. Some truths live their whole damn lives between the living and the dead. If the plow ever hits that spot and brings it all to light, I hope the sun knows how to hold what we buried out of sight. Just a chapter laid to rest on the far side of the line. Wind goes still, crows don't sound, fence row keeps the ground. Every morning sun on my skin, Mama's call drifting on a southern wind, old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream fell closer in a beat-up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd save. And down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on the dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer, radio songs about love and pain. We sang along, didn't feel the rain. And down that dusty lane, shadows ran. We chased the moon with a stick and can. No gold rings, no champagne, just fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And down that dusty lane, I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on the dusty lane. Gravel pipes under worn-out tires, memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. When childhood on the dusty
Afternoon light on crochet shawls. Every second learned to stay in Grandma's house. Grandma's clock still ticking, same old sound. Keeps the past right where it was, safe and found. Houses quiet, keys in hand. I don't visit like I planned, but that clock still counts me in when I step back then. Funny how the slowest things mean everything. Sunday naps and lemon tea, stories told repeatedly. I'd watch that hand go round and round, thinking time was ours. Grandma's clock still ticking through the years, measuring the love we had, not the fears. If I ever rush the day or wish the hours gone, I remember how she smiled, said, "Child, it's just moving on." Grandma's clock's still ticking inside my chest, teaching me the longest ways are often best. Tick, then tock, the house stands still. Time keeps love and always will. Carnival lights flicker in my mind, laughter echoes down the old dirt lane. I can see the Ferris wheel turn, spinning high in the summer sky. Cotton candy hands, carousel rides, and you laughing by my side. The scent of popcorn in the warm night air, and shadows of friends who aren't there. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. The ride's long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart. In the warm evening shade, the prize ribbons faded, the booths boarded up tight, but I remember the music and the fireflies at night. carousel horse where you first held my hand, a small town fair, a young heart's land. Time moves on, the fairgrounds sleep, but the echoes linger, secrets they keep. I walk past the empty lot, and I swear I hear your laughter on the summer air. Oh, the ghosts of the county fair, they whisper soft and low. The ride's long gone, but the memories glow. Every cheer, every game we played still haunts my heart in the warm evening shade. And I tip my hat to the past, where the ghosts of summer last.
White dust floating in the light. Love don't measure, love just knows. That room feels smaller than before. Same old stove, same creaking floor. But when I breathe, I'm made once more. Somehow. Some prayers never spoke out loud. They're made with hands. Grandma's hands in the flour, turning minutes into hours. Every meal a kind of power that fed us. Hebron strings and Sunday hums, windows open, morning comes. She'd smile soft, say help yourself, you mean it. Those grandma's hands in the flour held the house through every storm. Build a world warm and sure around us. If heaven smells like anything, it's bread and time and remembering. Love passed down in simple things like this. Song. Grandma's hands in the flour still guide me when I'm unsure, teaching me what matters more than words. Table cleared, the light grows dim. Her love stays on my skin.
Nito sings and lamplight low. Scraps of years laid row by row. Every tear, every smile, folded in to last a while. A quilt stitched with memories, pulled up to my chin. Every patch a chapter I'm living in. It's thinner now along the seam, colors soft like old-time dreams. Still it keeps the cold away in that faithful, quiet way. Funny how the worn-out threads hold the strongest ends. Sunday dresses, workday jeans, baby blankets, teenage schemes. She'd hum low while stitching tight, teaching love by candlelight. A quilt stitched with memories, never once complained. Took the weight of every year and stayed the same. If I ever feel the chill or wonder where I've been, I wrap myself in yesterday and start again. Stitched with memories, ain't cloth that's time, sewn together by the hands that shaped my life. The light goes dim, seams still gleam, warmth remembers me. Humming low as daylight fades, her voice walks me home. Every word a candle flame, I was never alone. Porch still creaks the same old tune, rocking chair remembers you. Evening bugs and purple skies, feel too quiet without your eyes. Grandma's song at dusk taught me how to trust in the dark and the dust. Love don't ever rust. Apron tied with tired hands, flower on her dress. She'd sing soft about promised land and forgiveness. Didn't know I was learning goodbye while learning why. Grandma's song at dusk, when the world felt rough, all the fear, all the fuss, fell asleep in her trust. If heaven's got a quiet hour, I know what it sounds like. Same old tune, same gentle power, singing me through the night.
Grandma's song at dusk still hums when nights get tough. Even now, even us are held by that love. Sun goes down, song stays true, still rocking me back to you.
Rattling seats and dusty roads, laughter loud, nobody owes. That yellow sound still follows me, echoes of the old school bus. I drive my kids past that same bend, same tall trees but thinner friends. They wave goodbye with sleepy eyes, and I swear I hear my younger self inside. Echoes of the old school bus carry dreams and troubled dust. Every mile we learn to trust who we were before we rushed. Backpack, heavy pockets like bubble gum and paper fights for crushed notes on folded lines. Last stop meant we still had time. Didn't know those noisy days were the quiet ones I'd crave. Echoes of the old school bus, every joke, every fuss, now they live inside my head long after those roads are dead. If I could ride it one more mile, I'd sit back, shut my mouth and smile. Let the future wait its turn. Let those lessons take their time. Still teach me here and now how to laugh and slow it down. Engine hums then fades away, but those echoes